Survival games are evolving with larger worlds, harsher environments, and new challenges that put players' skills to the test. Here, we're taking a look at some of the most exciting upcoming survival games that are worth keeping an eye on. Let's get into it. Forest 3 takes place on an alien planet after a space traveler crashes their ship while passing through a wormhole. Players must survive in contaminated areas filled with strange plant life and dangerous creatures. The game includes advanced sci-fi tools, such as a robotic scanner arm used to analyze the environment and stop airborne threats. Combat involves fast alien predators that can ambush in groups, while base building requires adapting to hazards like toxic rain and unstable terrain.
The Rotor Laboratory, on behalf of the government, assures that none of the bacteriological attacks will harm.
Rooted takes place in a post-apocalyptic future where survivors must adapt after a global bacteriological war. Players gather scrap, recover old items, craft tools, and build camps across forests, villages, and city areas. The game supports solo play and co-op, with systems for base construction, electricity, automation, and outposts. Salvaging allows players to repair equipment and learn new crafting recipes, while animals, humans, robots, and contaminated zones create constant survival challenges.
It is crucial to have your ID card with you at all times in case of control. The Army has deployed autonomous civilian security robots. They are here to protect you.
Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
Arc 2 takes players to a primal world where dinosaurs, humans, and hostile forces compete for survival. Players can tame creatures, build bases, craft customizable weapons and tools, and develop skills through a large progression system. Combat uses blocking, dodging, combos, and special attacks, while movement includes climbing, parkour, sliding, and swinging. Animals react to sight, sound, and smell, and dynamic events across the environment create new risks and opportunities.
5 long years in the dark of the ground. No one knew.
Terminator Survivors puts players in a post-apocalyptic future 4 years after Judgment Day, where the remaining humans struggle against Skynet's machines. Players gather resources, build a home base, and support the growing resistance. Combat includes ranged and close-quarters weapons, while stealth can help avoid stronger enemies such as the T-800. The game also involves uncovering information about Skynet and the events that led to humanity's collapse.
Everywhere our name will be survivors.
Instinction features a narrative-driven adventure in a hidden Mesoamerican land isolated from the rest of the world by the rift. Players must survive encounters with prehistoric animals and a mysterious organization while working to restore stability to the region. Bound by a blood oath to a local civilization, players uncover secrets connected to ancient creatures and the land itself. The story unfolds through missions and discoveries tied to the central mystery.
Shh! Please pay attention.
CrisisX is a multiplayer survival game where thousands of players share a large post-apocalyptic map filled with infected enemies, wildlife, and valuable resources. Players gather supplies, hunt, craft equipment, and manage needs such as hunger, thirst, and health. Combat includes melee weapons, firearms, explosives, and vehicles, with threats coming from both mutants and other survivors. Players can build bases, create self-sustaining settlements, form groups, capture resource locations, and defend territory from raids.
Near the reality. I'm stuck somewhere between them.
Nobody's Left is an action game set in a city devastated by war, where survival and protecting loved ones become the main goals. Players face enemies that can track their movements and launch surprise attacks from hiding. Missions often require stealth, with noise increasing the risk of detection and combat. The game includes close-quarters fighting, gunplay without aim assistance, and collectible story elements that reveal more about the setting and its characters.
At night. I lost touch with humanity and became the only god of this wreck. Grandpa, I can see why you were so cruel to me. Because this world has no mercy. All of this forest is watered by blood drops, so I'm trying to give it more of that.
ExeKiller is a first-person action-adventure game where players control bounty hunter Denzel Phoenix in a post-apocalyptic alternate timeline. The game uses a semi-open structure with a central hub, vehicle travel, environmental hazards, and multiple quest locations. Missions support different approaches through combat, stealth, hacking, and dialogue. Player decisions can affect character relationships, story outcomes, and available options, while progression comes from weapon upgrades, modifications, augments, and new equipment.
Hunt down fugitives and reclaim souls from those who try to escape the system.
One of the game's main hubs is the Tower, a massive fortress city ruled by the Hellion Corporation. This is where you accept contracts, upgrade your gear, and prepare for missions.
Job well done, contract fulfilled.
The game is structured in chapters, and almost everyone begins and ends in the Tower.
Outside the tower lies a harsh, scorched desert. You travel through it in a heavily modified car designed to protect you from extreme conditions such as heat and radiation. Inside the vehicle, you have access to your computer, storage, and a working radio.
From your
Survival is a core part of the experience.
Inventory space is limited, and every item matters, forcing players to make careful decisions about what to carry and what to leave behind.
Hellion's high-tech systems allow you to hack devices, pick locks, and access restricted areas.
Your cybernetic implants help you uncover hidden elements and investigate the environment. Missions and level design are fully non-linear. There's no single way to complete a contract. Stealth, dialogue, and combat are all valid approaches and can be freely combined.
In ExeKiller, every decision matters.
What's it gonna be? Plata or muerte?
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
Join Us is an open-world survival game where players build and manage a doomsday cult during an approaching apocalypse. Players recruit civilians and enemies as followers, assign them jobs based on their abilities, and expand a customizable compound with defenses and resource systems. The game includes co-op support for up to 4 players, along with combat against police, locals, and government forces. A permadeath system means characters remain dead once lost.
Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Nothing can stop our love.
It's time to clock in, Pioneer. Your assignment begins aboard a company.
SpaceCraft is an online space simulation game where players travel across solar systems, gather resources, and build ships from crafted components. Players can mine planets, scan environments, trade goods, and participate in a player-driven economy where market activity affects prices. The game also includes base construction and automation systems, allowing production, mining, and logistics networks to operate across multiple planets. Players can work alone or join corporations to manage larger operations together.
Build your own base. Automate production and refine materials into advanced components. Unfold this expansive universe filled with countless planets and opportunities. Design your own spacecrafts, adapting them to your needs. Out here, success is measured by your assets. Expand your operations and become a high-value corporation.
Deeposphere is a sci-fi horror first-person shooter where players control Dr. Danny Carroll inside a secret underwater facility. The game combines combat, environmental puzzles, and interconnected level design as players investigate a project linked to Danny's father. A fluid simulation system allows water to flood areas in real time, creating changing hazards and movement challenges. Hostile entities can emerge from water sources, forcing players to adapt to constantly shifting conditions.
Please repair the breach and use the flush to restore normal order. There are currently 4 remaining. There is currently 1 leak remaining.
What the hell happened to these people?
Please! Oh God, help me!
What the hell have you people been doing down here? I thought you said there weren't any more survivors.
Nothing's changed. We stick to the plan.
Place is falling apart! Water's flooding in! Oh my God!
Shoot it! Stay away from the water.
Welcome.
StarRupture is a first-person base-building game where players gather resources, construct industrial systems, and expand operations across a dangerous alien planet. Mining, processing, automation, and technology research play a major role in developing a growing base. The planet regularly faces destructive cataclysms that can threaten both players and infrastructure. Combat involves defending against large groups of alien creatures, while solo and cooperative play support managing survival, production, and planetary development.
Get up! I'll help you. Reporting for duty.
Science awaits.
Fascinating.
Let's build something.
Rupture activity detected. Hide. Rupture status stable. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off.
Light No Fire is a multiplayer survival game set on a fantasy planet with the scale of an entire Earth-sized world. Players can build homes and communities, gather resources, and survive alone or alongside others. The game features a procedurally generated landscape with different biomes, enemies, and locations spread across continents and oceans. Travel includes climbing mountains, crossing seas, riding creatures, and flying dragons, while uncovering the planet's history and mysteries. Ashfall is a post-apocalyptic looter shooter where players leave a vault and travel across a wasteland, created after an AI-triggered nuclear war. Players search for the core of creation while completing story content, collecting equipment, and developing characters through a talent system. Combat supports 9 different shooting styles built around weapons, abilities, and gear choices. The game also includes co-op activities, guild systems, PvP zones, puzzles, and large combat-focused areas called Secret Realms.
An unknown world. It's our new homeland. Or our resting place.
So, what was your fate?
The Lost Wild is a survival horror game where players control Saskia on an island inhabited by dinosaurs. Survival depends on evasion rather than direct combat, with players using distractions, environmental objects, and non-lethal tools to avoid predators. Dinosaurs behave like wild animals and can hunt alone or in groups, creating unpredictable encounters. Players search abandoned research facilities for useful items while uncovering the mystery behind the island and Saskia's situation.
Saskia, are you there?
Daisuke, they're here. I don't know if I can do this.
You need to keep moving. You have no other choice.
War Mechanic is an open-world action-adventure game where players control mercenary Jack Wallace on the island of Nordhook. Players restore and expand an abandoned military base by gathering resources, managing energy, completing contracts, and building infrastructure. Combat involves fighting hostile soldiers, robots, mines, and bosses using different weapon types and modifications. The island contains bunkers, mines, wrecks, and other locations to investigate while uncovering secrets connected to an alternate history global conflict.
Threads of our tanks. All right now, you sons of bitches, you know how I feel. I'll be proud to lead you wonderful guys in battle anytime, anywhere.
Nakwon Last Paradise is a multiplayer zombie survival game set in an urban South Korean city overrun by infected creatures. Players manage a shelter during the day and venture out at night to gather food, supplies, and materials. Survival involves balancing physical and mental conditions while dealing with injuries, stress, hostile survivors, and zombies. The game combines extraction-style looting, crafting, shelter upgrades, and PvPvE encounters, where cooperation, stealth, or betrayal can all become viable strategies. OD is a horror game that examines different forms of fear and the limits of human tolerance to them. Information released so far suggests an anthology-style structure with multiple horror scenarios that may present different themes and situations. The game appears to build tension through psychological horror, uncertainty, and encounters with unexplained threats. Different segments may explore distinct fears, with unsettling situations and mysterious events playing a central role throughout the experience.